Check. What up, G? All right. We'll have a couple people pumping here. I can show you. Miss J wants you guys to see her tits. I'm gonna show you guys in a second. Wait. Yeah, cool. What's going down? Let's just get rid of this. You don't need to see the tiny little account here. Like NASDAQ gained, bro. Was it? Wait, no. What's going on here? We need to see. Honestly, we need to see how this weekly plays out, but it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult for this to be anything but bullish, right? Even if it fails, right? It gained everything, right? So when you're trying to decide, like, okay, just because it failed doesn't mean it's going to go anywhere particular. All it means is probably maybe going to come back down here, right? So depending on where this closed, like if it just fails here, right, then perfectly fine, come back down, came up, right? But this is insanely bullish, like insanely bullish, right? So realistically, let's look at the day. What are we selling today? Like, we're probably bullish, unless you mean like selling a course, which we don't sell anything. I also don't get money if you buy Maven accounts. I don't get anything. I make like $2 per stream from like some sort of ad revenue or whatever. I do this all for you guys. He's selling fruits here. Yeah. I am a fruit, all right? So let's just jump around while we're waiting for a couple more people to pop in. I want to just make sure Kick is working right. Doesn't seem to be updating the viewer count here, so just want to make sure that we got a good why does it say Maven Live on the Kick? Christine. Oh yeah, the Kick is weird. The Kick's kind of broken.
Bro doesn't get anything, he owns the company.
Yeah, I own it, right? So one day it'll sell or something, and then, you know, you know, I could currently, if there was a buyer for Maven, right, you would be looking at like the $50 million mark, something like that. But it's like there's no, I wouldn't sell it really, you know what I mean? Like, but like ultimately that's what, like if you're a startup company, like that's kind of your goal. Like you ideally would want to just cash out a big old bag and like have somebody take it further than what you would ever be able to take it, right? Like let's say Disney came along, right? There's no fucking chance I would be able to do anything even remotely close to how Disney could scale a company. You know what I mean? Like Disney's not a good example, like, but like, I don't know, like, you know, like the resources that a massive company would have would be so much more, right? Like you seen Breakout got sold out, right? Breakout got sold to Kraken like within 2 years. And that was because of like, I told Trader Main how to start a company. Like Trader Main is a friend of mine. I told him what to do. And then he made generational wealth off of a 2-year plan that started out of me basically. But you know, you know, he did it himself. Obviously, I'm not trying to take credit, but he did it obviously to himself. But he kind of took the idea from me, right?
That your plaque of dollars tagging Tory ear aids absolutely killed me.
57 cents, 59 cents, bro. 59-cent payout, right? Okay, so Bitcoin, again, Bitcoin failed, right? Like, I am not bullish on Bitcoin. This, to me, is so bearish, okay? In theory, it could come up, like touch this level, right? But I think it's just going to dump right here. I think so. We'll see. Like even the weekly could close here and it still be bearish, right? Because they've lost this level, right? So they just need to make sure they don't lose it, right? Gold. Gold should be bullish, I think, but let's just double check it. Because we did add to it, right? So yeah, so what did we do on gold here? We gained this level here, right? So I want to be more or less long like this, I think. Right? That's my idea on gold, more or less, right? So ultimately, like, gold's a swing play. Do I offer copy tradings if you're not available to live trade? Why the fuck would I do that? Like, just like, why would I do that? Like, what is my purpose here? I don't make money off doing this. This is 100% free. I make zero off of this. You want to see what I actually make off of what I do right now? Look, wait. Let me switch my account so you can see. And then I'm going to show you some tits. Okay, this is my YouTube channel. I made $500 this month. Right? Off of tons of views. My live stream, if I go on my live, I'll just click on like one of these so you can see like a recent one, right? Scalping, 1,400 views. Look at this. $2. This is what so why would I offer, like, first of all, so clearly I'm not doing this for any sort of monetary gain, right? Clearly I'm not doing this for any sort of monetary gain. So I wouldn't ever sell you a copy trader because, one, that's a fucking scam. So why would I just fucking set up a bot for you to make money? Why does that make sense? Why would that be something useful to you? It's fucking not. You just being piled money down your throat is not a useful thing to you, right? I'm trying to help you. Why am I doing this? I'm authentically trying to help you change your life. Throwing money down your throat makes you a terrible person, full of ego. You don't learn any skills to back up that ego, right? You should not have money if you have no skills. If you have no money, it means you have no skills, right? So you should practice your skills, right? Anyways, let's look at the chart now and see, and then I'll show you some tits. Hold on, wait. So we are failing. We are failing on the daily. It doesn't really matter right now though. We did fail 4 hour. It looks like we might be kind of torn here.
And I am grateful for that, bro, that helping us despite being so busy.
Yeah, you're welcome. Like obviously there is like it's part of my job, right? But like I get to choose what I do with my time, right? And it would probably be more beneficial for my time to like focus on just churning more money for the company. But instead, you know, I do this, right? And teach you guys, so it inspire you guys, right? But honestly, it would be more beneficial for the company if I just contacted influencers all day, right? If all I cared about was money, what I would do is I would contact influencers, I would give them fake trading accounts and just say trade on this, make a post. I'll give you $200 for every post you make about Maven. Here's free infinite accounts. You can trade as much as you want, blow as much as you want, and then you can sell them your course. You know what I mean? Like that's how I would scam the audience, right? You know what I mean? If I didn't give a fuck about you guys, that's how it's done. And how do I know that? Because that's what other firms do. That's what like all these other firms do. Anyways, I just want to see any levels here. So did they actually gain that? They did technically gain it. So maybe we'll still be a bull actually. I think it makes sense to still be a bull. There's kind of that zone. I don't really care though. There's this thing. Right, they bounced off that. Okay. Cool. We could still be a bull here. We could be bearish. I would lean 75% bull, 25% bear. So you can kind of do both today. So let's just look. You know, honestly, we failed that one there. Might be perfectly fine for a long right here, honestly. Because is that a decent spot? It's like not too bad of a spot, right? They are buying it up off that. We could try to take the long. Right? And all we're going to be looking for is... Okay, so what are these levels? I need to mark them a bit better, eh? That's that one. That one already rejected there. I don't really care about that level. Don't really care about that level either. Honestly, might just see if we can do a scalp here. It's all you really need. It's just a little base hit here, hopefully. Because I don't know if it'll be something like that. Okay, cool. Let's show you some tits. I promise you guys some tits here. Look. So, I gotta hide her name. Okay, wait. How do I get you on your prop firm? You go to the website. Cool. So you remember Miss J from yesterday? She's gonna pimp me out. She wanted me to show you guys what she looks like. She sent me this, dude. Oh, it's just literally her tits. What the fuck, bro? Bro, can you analyze ETH? Do you think it can break out? I mean, I think ETH is a fucking dead coin, bro. There's like nothing special about ETH anymore. It's fucking completely retarded. It's owned by an actual retard. Like, let me, like, ETH found, I don't even know how to spell his name, right? Like, are you telling me you're going to invest in something made by this dude? Like, he's wearing llamas on his shirt, bro. He's 100 pounds at like 6'2". He doesn't understand how to speak to humans. Do you think he understands what humans want? He doesn't understand how to speak. He's actually, like, why would you invest in a product like this? Sure, he made something nerdy 10 years ago. That's not how the world works anymore. Crypto is no longer a nerd chain, right? This used to be the demographic of crypto bros. Now it's not. Now it's fucking frat boys trying to make a bag so that they can blow it on fucking cocaine and sorority girls. That's what the crypto space is now because all these meme coins. Do you think this is going to do well? No. They would fucking give this guy a swirly, bro. Anyways, where do I think it's going to go? Failed to make a new low, okay? The thing is, if Bitcoin goes down, this does too. This looks more bullish than Bitcoin, okay? This looks as just a chart on its own. It looks like...
Bro, do you know there is rumor going BTC was made by Jeffrey Epstein?
Yes, obviously I've heard that. I don't think it matters. And it was not, by the way. Like, it wasn't. Like, that it doesn't even make sense, my guy. I'm not sure I like this. Let's get out. I don't like that. I don't like that reaction, so we'll just wait. We'll get out of the trade. We'll wait. Take it away. Hold on my 31. Swirly is true, bro. Yeah. Exactly, my dude. Like, were you profitable today? I mean, we just sat down 5 minutes ago.
Epstein was interested in minor coins, not major coins.
That's so good. He didn't look at the majors. He looked at the minors. That's fucking good. Dead market, bro. What are you talking about? It's moving fine. It's moving super fast, dude. Oh, it's a good chance we just get right back in. I don't want to sit and draw down. I don't like that. I'd rather it just go in the direction that I want immediately, and if it doesn't, then might as well just get out. Like that was like zero loss, right? It moved like this bit, so. So let's look. If you guys, we might as well, since we're just kind of waiting. I do want to be a bull somewhere in here, right? I'm just not sure where they're gonna pick it up. Right? Like maybe they'll pick it up here. I'm gonna draw a level right here. Little gap there too. Like they might do that. So I'm not sure where they're gonna pick it up. Okay. But ideally we want to be a bull, right? Even though it's selling off. Okay, so let's just show you how I would have traded this. I didn't take any trades today, but how I would have traded this using just dumb money concepts, right? I think this is a probably a useful thing for us to sit down and do every day. What would you have done if you were watching this throughout the day? Okay, I don't have the luxury that I get to trade all day because I have bigger, more important things to do than just care about myself. Right? I have to run a company. Okay. And, you know, I'll be honest with you guys. I would fucking love to just day trade all day. That would be my ideal job, and I would be able to do it, and I would be able to live off of it, right? But it is 100% a selfish career. You're stealing money from other traders, right? You're not doing anything of value for society. All you're doing is taking money from other people who have trading problems, I suppose, right? So you don't provide any value to anybody, right? If I'm running a company, I'm at least providing value to the clients who are trading well, not the ones that aren't trading well. Obviously, they lose money.
Bro, I took trade with DMC demo all 3K at TP. Nice,
good. And then you're obviously like providing salaries for your job, your company and whatnot. Anyways, I would love to trade all day. I can't. I have morals that tell me I cannot do that. At least not yet. So cool. What would we have done? Let's look at this, okay? Let's look at the 1 hour, okay? On the market open, where was that 1 hour close, okay? So that 1 hour close, you saw a rejection off this level, okay? Right here. And then a close below, okay? So what does this tell you? It tells you that it's going to go down on the open. Let's draw some levels of where it could potentially, if it does spike up, where could it reject off of, right? So there's some levels there, okay? So let's look at the open, okay? Look at the open, okay? Look at the open, right to the level, right? I wouldn't have shorted that, obviously. Okay, you don't just blindly short on the open. But then what you can do is, if you're only trading the 5 minute, you know it's going to go down. You broke the structure, right? As we can call it structure. I don't give a fuck, right? Put that there. You go. And then you would have just targeted a new low right here. This is all that trade would have been. 0.75R. I wouldn't have targeted anything further, okay? So it goes down. Here we have another trade, right?
When are you going to get married?
I have no woman in my life. I've kind of turned not into nihilism when it comes to women. Okay? I've kind of accepted that. Here's a thought. Actually, I want to just say one more here. Okay, so this rejected, so I would have shorted here, right? And I probably, and then it would have gone there. I probably would have gotten stopped out. I'll be honest. Okay, so we would have been 1-1. So probably would have been a slight drawdown at that point. Okay, and then so let's tell you what's going to happen next. Okay, but in terms of dating and women, I've kind of realized that like the woman that I would want is somebody who is not destroyed by other older relationships, that is not traumatized, right? Somebody who grew up in a healthy household, right? And that woman would have gotten married like when they're like 25, right? They would have met somebody when they were like 20, right? They would have gotten together fine, and they would have gotten married early, right? So all of those healthy women are more or less taken, right? So I'm of the age of 31, right? So people my own age, they're relatively damaged on average, okay? Like they're people who didn't heal from their childhood traumas, right? And I personally, like I waited way too long, right? So I also went through my own shit, right? So you know, obviously like I wasn't able to hold down a relationship when I was younger because, you know, I fall under that class too, right? I was relatively damaged, right? I didn't understand how to hold down a relationship, okay? You know, treated partners wrong and
You will
whatnot,
only
right?
have such women in Middle East.
So now that I'm 30, I've gone through my healing phase or whatever, right? Like I've gone through, you know, relationship therapy and whatnot, and you know, I've kind of fixed myself more or less, right? But what I'm looking at now is just a pool of people who are basically
Who needs a woman
damaged
when you have a cat?
damaged at my age, right? So I've kind of accepted that people my age are more or less damaged, and it's super low odds that I'm going to find somebody who is also healthy, right? And so the other option is, okay, so I could date younger, right? You could date somebody in their 20s, right? But if you think about it, how do you date somebody in their 20s? Well, realistically, it's usually people with money that can date younger, right? So I could get a bunch of money, right? And then date younger, right? So it's like, that's kind of like more acceptable, I suppose. But then the issue is the only people that would date you if you're in your 30s and you're dating like somebody who's you're in their 20s is somebody who's not healthy, right? You would be dating a gold digger, right? So it's like I've kind of lost my opportunity because the only healthy girls are the ones who are in their early 20s that are willing to date their own age, right? That are also looking for somebody who's healthy too, right? To date in your 30s and date like this gold digger sort of thing, right? You're messed up, right? So I'm just breaking it down. Like that's my approach at this point is like, I'm pretty nihilistic about dating at this point is my options are gold diggers that are young, or are people who have never healed their childhood trauma, right? Or I have noticed that like women who are closer to 40 have actually gone through some healing. But I want kids, so it's like I just like there's no good option at this point. So I've just kind of like accepted that I'm gonna like buy a child when I get older. We'll just buy one, right? Those are facts, bro. Hey, you're cooked. I am cooked. I fucked up, bro. Like it's like it's just a realization that I'm having is like
Though there is rejection, look at the chart.
I fucked it up myself. I'm watching. Yeah. There is this rejection, but it's already been tested, right? So you see this level's already been tested, right? And this is the level, I suppose, there. I just want to see. We could take it and then just put. Should we? We could take it and then throw a stop that's a bit wider. I don't really, it might go one lower. We can maybe get a little bit a better entry, hopefully. If we regain that, then we could probably get back into, maybe. I don't know. Let's watch it. Anyways, let's look at this chart too and see what we would have done next, okay? So after the 4-hour close, right? You would have then seen a bearish candle, but this bearish candle does not matter, okay? Because it's relative to anything else. So that bearish candle would not have mattered. So the 1 hour, we can look at the 1 hour, right? 1 hour would have closed bearishly, okay? So you would have been more or less a bear as you're coming up here, honestly, right? And let's see if there would have been any options. I'm just being honest with how I would think we would have taken one short, 2 short, lost, right? 1 and 1. See if there's any more trades here. No, this is a clean breakup. So by 8 o'clock, we'd see another close. Actually, we can see here by...
Why not enter on Asian low?
Yeah, by 8 o'clock, you would have seen the trend change, right? I think so. 8 o'clock, you would have seen that it's pretty bullish. Actually, it's still like failing. I would have probably been a bear all day, honestly. Funny enough. Oops. Probably would have been a bear all day. But there's just no... Yeah, I maybe would have taken some losses today. And then just recently this 4-hour closed bullish, right? So I mean, I think we might be back bullish here too, but I want to see a gain of this level and then we can take a long again. We'll just get back in where we left off. Yeah, they might take that, eh? Let's see here what's going on the lower time frames. Wow, they just really spiked it. Yeah. You think they're just gonna rip it or what? We can take it. Just get right back in where we were before. Oh wow. Let's see here.
You said that being a trader is stealing money from a bad trader. Isn't that the same with your company? It is basically losing traders paying profitable.
Yep. Yep, that's how the market works. The market is a device in which wealth gets transferred from the undisciplined to the disciplined, okay? So what is a prop firm? Is it also evil? Does it steal money from traders? No.
Hard for me to spot the good levels.
A prop firm is not evil. It is a system that makes it faster. Let's enter this trade. It is a system that makes it faster for the disciplined traders to make money and the undisciplined traders to lose money. It is just a faster version of what already exists. That's it, right? That's literally the only difference. Prop firm and what does the prop firm like people are against the prop firms, right? You because it's like you versus the trader sort of thing, right? The prop firm makes a cut, right? It's an edge. Like they have their own edge basically, right? It's the house edge. That's how the system works. But it's different than a casino. A casino is purely profit for the casino and everyone loses. Everybody who goes to the casino loses. But the difference in prop firms, or the difference between a brokerage, like a brokerage and prop firm is the same thing. The market is the same thing. It's just a system for people with discipline to take money from the people without discipline. And that's why I love it, right? Because it rewards people who reward themselves, right? So some people might say, hey, I feel morally unjust by being in the market, by being a trader, or by running a prop firm, you know, because you're taking money from people. No. I'm taking money from people who are hurting themselves, right? And I fucking love that, right? Because all you have to do to not have your money taken from you is make yourself a better person. Isn't that fucking sick, dude? Like, I get to be the facilitator of somebody improving their life, right? Like, if you look at it, there's a different way to look at it, right?
On the same level, I mean, a company does provide value, of course, but in a similar manner.
So it's basically they're on the same level. I mean, the company provide value. Yeah. So, like, why do you think I'm doing what I'm doing right now? Because I authentically want the people who are trying to improve their life to have a better life, right? And I run a prop firm that allows traders that actually apply themselves and listen to the things I say, make money on my platform by taking money from the people who don't listen to what I say. And that fucking feels cool, dude. Fuck yeah. Everyone who doesn't listen to me loses. And everyone who follows...
To spot a good levels, I misunderstood the other levels.
Follow my command and make money. Power tripping, bro. You ever add 5-hour energy to a pre-workout? Like, instead of... Look at this. Look how fucking bright that looks. That's pre-workout, and I use 5-hour energy instead of water. I haven't been sleeping, bro. I'm gonna buy in Nasdaq. Yeah, I'm gonna buy, bro. We're gonna buy.
Bro, after hearing problem, you have choice Asian or Middle East, but let me give me advice. You should choose a Cianthi look more beautiful.
Wait. Let me read.
Power game at this point.
How do I want to make this like? I need a way to make this chat pop up on.
Where you got the chain, bro?
Where I got that chain? I don't know. Some fucking slut store, dude. Like, I went to I got it at like there's like a. How do I move this, bro? It's like fucked up. It was like a store for like rave sluts, and it's like a choker chain. I was there with a girl one day, and I bought her some fucking rave shit so that she could look hotter. Yeah, dog. Why is gold dumping? It's not. Why is gold dumping? It's not, first of all. Like, not even like, just not even really dumping at all. Not on the day at all. It's flat today. But why is it dumping? Again, it's not. It's going up. It's going up. Right? It has to retest this level. We drew it yesterday, right? We drew this yesterday. We told you where it's going to go. Right here. Look at that. I drew. Why am I always right? See? Boom. See how close that is? Do you know Cami Capital? No, I don't know anybody that's silly. Okay, so somebody said, bro, after hearing your problem, you have two choices. I think you're talking about chicks here, right? And first of all, let me just reiterate. I don't have a problem with chicks, all right? The approach I have now is nihilistic because what I was looking for does not exist. And it's a healthy woman who is 30. They don't like the single healthy woman that doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. If you're 30 and you're single, you fucked up, bro. And like, to be fair, I fall under that category too. I fucked up. I spent all of my time working out and making a company. All of my dreams came true except for the one that involves a wife, because I put no time into that until I turned 30. Anyways, so you said you have Asian or Middle Eastern woman, but let me give you advice. You should choose Asian. They look more beautiful. Yeah. That's what my neighbor says. He says we got to go to Japan, bro. I was like, all right, I'll go to Japan. He thinks Japan is the place to find the life. He thinks Japan is. I'm like, sure, I'll fucking hit up Japan, bro. Why not? Nice, let's rip it, baby. Oh, we're gonna make a bag today. We're gonna make a bag. Come on. Make the bag. Which level would you take profit on NQ and why? Well, what you do is you look at untested levels, my guy. Okay. So there's currently, and then you look at closes too. Like, look at this. So we took that buy, and now this hourly is going to close fucking bullishly, okay?
What you're saying is true nowadays. I think girls are looking for older guys, expecting them to be more financially stable and also more martu.
Yeah, so here's the thing, my guy, okay? So I don't give a fuck what girls are expecting or what they want, right? The average girl is not what I want. The average girl is a fucking whore, okay? I don't want that. I want somebody healthy, right? So, sure, you're saying, okay, nowadays, the average girls are looking for older guys to be more financially stable. I don't want that. I don't want a gold digger, right? That's somebody financially, that's a nice way to say I want somebody to take care of me, right? I want somewhat more, like I want a equal-ish, but I'm financially, yeah, I mean, I guess so. It kind of falls in, but I don't know. If a girl's coming in and only looking for older dudes, she's got fucking daddy issues, right? And I don't think that's a healthy person, right? So, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're dating younger and she only wants rich dudes, like is that not a massive red flag? Like, is this not obvious? Am I just fucking ripping my own balls off here? Like, is that not an obvious thing? Like a couple years difference is like, I think that makes sense, right? Date a dude 3 years older, sure. But like, I'm 31, bro. And what I'm saying is women who have made it to 30 and don't have a relationship locked down don't have stability enough in order to maintain a relationship, okay? And that's not exclusive to women. That's men too, okay? But I only date women, so I don't give a fuck about men, all right? I don't give a fuck if they're stable or not. It's not my problem. That's their problem, all right? Rip it up. Might work for a while. Anyways, yeah. So, like,
you don't need a girl to support you, I guess, but instead have a family.
It's not necessarily bad, even, my guy, right? Like, I'm just nihilistic towards the fact that doesn't exist anymore, okay? I've wasted my 20s. I'm not necessarily wasted, but I focused on something other than a family, right? And now I'm in a position where I can get gold digger young girls, healthy older girls, or damaged girls my own age. Those are the three options, okay? And that's fine, because that's still a lot of fun, all right? That's still tons of fun, all right? And then all I have to do is make a bunch of money and then hire a surrogate, and now I have a child, right? Hire a nanny. Think about it. Think about what do I want? What do I want a woman for? Right? I want a family, right? So I could just hire one. I could just hire one to have a child, right? Surrogate. That's legal. That's perfectly legal. You can hire a surrogate. It's like 50 grand, right? Somebody will have a child for you, and then you hire a nanny. So you pick a nanny that's going to have similar life values to you. Boom. Now there's a mother figure involved. Have her be a live-in au pair, and now you can do whatever you want. That's my approach now, my guys. I wasted too much time. What about dating other single men? I don't know, bro. I haven't dated many men. I have brought my boys out on like a fucking nice dinner though, you know what I mean? And that's fucking sick. You know why?
Just Andrew Tate them. They sign a contract and you impregnate them.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think that's legal. But you know what's sick though, dude?
That child is gonna grow up mentally ill.
Yeah, I know, but like that's what the world is. Everyone's fucking deranged now. And at least I know that I'm not gonna tell my child to chop its balls off, right? So like better than most people in the West. Like the world's fucked now, right? And I've just accepted that this is the way it is. So we're just gonna fucking make a bag. We're $600 up right now. We're gonna save up our money so we can buy a child. No Diddy, right? Look for love, buddy. I mean, I got love with my bros. You know what I mean? I just don't bang them, right? I got buddies that I hang out with like every day, right? I got buddies I text every day. Like I got two good groups of buddies. I got one group that's like fucking gym bro hustler types, right? I got Maven community, and then I got like a Zen like Buddhist sort of climbing camping community sort of thing, right? I got like, so there's like two good friends in each one, right? So I got three groups of like close friends, right? So like I hang out with these guys all the time. They're my best buds, you know what I mean? So like why would I need company from, you know? And the great thing is too, like bro, like if you take out your bros for like fucking steaks, think about this, right? They fucking love you, all right? Instead of like, just think about this. Next time you got some money in your pocket and you're like, oh, I should go on a fucking date with some chick and blow that on some brand new chick I don't know, fancy dinner, drinks, whatever. Fucking spend $500 in a night. Like she just fucks off after a week, anyways. Or you could take your bros out. They're never gonna let that down. They're gonna hype you up all night and fucking end up wingmanning you for somebody else, and you're gonna end up getting laid by some random, right? Because these guys love you so much, right? And then you got buddies for your whole life that you get along with forever, right? And they never leave, right? Just think about it, right? Just think about it. It's a way better plan. That's a way, like, don't waste your money. Don't waste your money on dating, bro. It's so silly. When your buddies will appreciate you so much more. This is rejecting. I don't like that. I want to see this 1 hour though. Gain would be fucking fantastic, right? It would be really fantastic. This is what this is a little bit of a gamble right now, hoping that it comes up.
Those bros will jump in the fire for you.
And that's what I'm saying, my guy. Your bros never
Well,
fucking
I've
leave
watched
you.
all your videos, but clearly am an idiot. Could you explain it as if I were an idiot, which I apparently am?
Philippe. Yeah, what do you, like, I don't know what what do you want me to explain, my guy? Dumb money concepts, okay? Super simple. I'll explain dumb money concepts in 30 seconds here, okay? We're going to start with logic, okay? So where can the market go, right? Up or down. That's it, okay? There's only two options. It'll either go up or down, and that's based off of buyers versus sellers, right? It's a battle between buyers and sellers, okay? So how do we know that it's done going?
How tall are you, BTW?
5'10". But I will say 6 foot on a dating app. I will lie. I will lie because women don't know how to count. Okay, so how do you know it's done going up? So it can either go up or down, okay? So let's say it is currently going up, okay? How do you know it's done going up, right? Well, like maybe right here is when so, okay, let's change this. It will continue to go up, right? So let's say it's currently going up, right? It will continue to go up and attempt to make a new high. So you've got a high, right? Comes down. It will attempt to make a new high, right? it will then make a new high, right? Come down, and then it'll attempt to make a new high again. And this is that trend that people talk about, is attempts to make new highs, right? So in order for us to know that it is done trending up, okay, that attempt to make a new high must fail, okay? This is just logic. It can go up or down, right? And if it fails to go up, it must go down by logic, okay? Because it can only do two things. It's a XOR system, right? It's an OR system, right? There's no AND possibility, right? It's only OR, right? Only OR. Or maybe it's XOR, I don't know. I don't know logic gates very well. Okay. So all you have to do is determine where are levels, because this is the level that you're attempting to make a new high, okay? So identify where levels are, okay? And identify what it means to fail, okay? And with that information, you can know what the next move is with certainty, okay? So for here, you can say, hey, this was a level, right? That was a level. You've failed to make a new high, which is generally a wick, right? So it must go up, right? You don't know how far it's going to go, right? You don't need to know that yet, okay? The first step is identify levels and identify if it's failed to gain or lose that level, right? That's it. That's the first step, okay? That's all you need to know to start. Okay. Now, you might say, hey, what if it's not a wick, right? Well, what's the difference between a wick and multiple candles? Nothing, right? It's just time, right? This spent 15 minutes below that level. This spent 1 minute below that level, okay? You see? So it's faster, that's all. So you've regained the zone. So all it does, retest and go to the next level, right? So this also counts as a failure. It's just a slower failure, okay? That's it. And then here, you attempt to make a new high, and you failed, right? So you must go down, okay?
You said the hour bearish candle didn't matter. Why is that?
Hour bearish candle? It's not closed.
I live stream to wanna become an affiliate. May I know how it goes and the plan?
You live stream too, you want to become an affiliate, you can apply on Maven's website. Oh, why are you so annoying? It's not. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. What do you? Oh yeah, this guy is spamming. What are you trading? What are you trading? Buddy can't read the chart. Look at this. Oh my god, it's on the chart. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? This is the most common question I get. What are you trading and on what time frame? Do you see it? Is this visible? It says it right there at all times. Do you not know? Do you not know? Bro, do I have to highlight it constantly? It literally says it on the chart.
I meant the 4-hour candle that went down and then up.
The 4-hour candle. Oh, this one earlier. So why was this bearish candle not important today? Because it didn't lose anything. What's there's it's do you see what I mean? There's no level. So price only matters with respect to other price. Okay? Like think about that, right? Like if you just think about it, again, logically, right? Like the only thing that classifies.
Would you do a stream with someone who has less viewers than you?
Would I do? I mean, it depends. So it's not where we belong. Okay, where's this?
First of all, thanks, bro. I think I started to understand. How do you define good levels?
Yeah, my guy, all good. All good, my guy. Oops. I would like. Oops. So. This might not be. This might not be a very good trade soon, right? Shame, shame, shame. If this doesn't bounce here, right? We got that 1 hour closing. Honestly, this day might be a shitter day. We should have just gone for that base hit, honestly.
I average to viewers live on stream.
We should have gone for that base hit, probably. Yeah, if we scalp. Can you make longer video courses? Yeah. I mean, there's like hours of content for you to watch. What do you think of Doge? Useless coin. View on gold, it's gonna go up.
It's hard to spot good levels.
It's really not. It's really not. But yeah, to be fair, like.
So to clarify, if it didn't lose again a low, it doesn't continue down.
How do you define good levels? Untested pivot points, right? So this is a pivot and it's untested, see? Okay. This side is also a pivot, okay? This side is also a pivot, okay? So you're just watching reactions to levels. That's it, right? That's it. And then you're making decisions based off of it. Says it on the chart, my guy. It's not fucking Bitcoin, okay? Lift me up, lift me up. From what I've seen from testing, higher time frame levels are more reliable. Yes. Higher time frames are more reliable. That's correct. Lift me up, lift me up. You use faster time frames, you have to be faster. Yeah, kind of, yeah. They're quicker to play out. This is
how far back can you check levels? If price breaks through, how can I still know if it's a valid level? What's your next goal?
I can't do everything for you, okay? How far back do you check? That's up to you to figure out, okay? All I can tell you is the more times price has gone through a level, the weaker it is. That's it. That's all we know with certainty, okay? You have to make decisions by yourself, right? So as you can see, first test, right? So you can see the first test, we now have a range here. We don't know where it's going to break. It'll probably break up, right? That's why we're long, okay? Nice gain. 1 hour just closed. Nice gain on the 1 hour here too, right? So good chance it either bounces here or here, okay? Those were the gains, okay?
What's your next goal in life?
My next goal in life? I'll try to get an STD. I've never had one, so I want to see which one I get first. Let's see. I've got a girl coming over for Friday. Let's see if she's got STDs. Let's see if we can. Let's see what STDs we can bank up. You know. My next goal in life is, I don't know if you guys
Go
seen
with
this.
Good rejection right.
Fuck yeah, rippity dippity do. Let's go. Okay, so Universe 25. This is gonna fucking annoy you boys, okay? Okay, so Universe 25 was a 1970 social experiment by John B. Okay? He made a utopia with limitless food and water, nesting space, and a population of 2,000 mice, right? Basically a paradise for mice, okay? He ran this test like 100 times, all right? With you know, so the enclosure was designed for twice as many mice, 4,000, okay? So he made a place that could hold 4,000 mice, right? And you're going to understand why I'm talking about this quickly, okay? So he started with 4 pairs, and the population grew quickly, right? Within a year to 600, okay? It continued to rise, right? Until peaking at 2,000. It could hold 4,000 though, okay? It could easily hold 4,000 and them all be happy with all food and everything, okay? So it became a world that got really populated. There was no worries, and everyone got what they wanted at all times, okay? So what happened was, every single time he ran this experiment, the exact same thing would happen. The entire population would peak at 2,000, and then they would destroy themselves, right? What would happen is, the men would go down one of 2 routes. They would either become the beautiful ones, okay? They would completely reject society and just groom themselves all day and become beautiful, okay? The other men would become hyper aggressive and fight each other, okay? The women would become super aggressive towards men and kill their babies, okay? So there was extreme hypersexuality, right? So the men would just, you know, rape the women, whatever, and then the women would kill the children, okay? The women were super aggressive to both women and men, and the men were super aggressive. Some of the men were aggressive to women. Some of the men rejected society and just became beautiful, okay? So, and then by that, no children were being born, complete destruction, and the entire population collapsed and fell into nothing, right? This is what's happening in the West currently. Widespread OnlyFans, hypersexuality, right? Extreme aggression from women towards men, which is that doesn't really exist in stable economies, like feminism, right? Feminism is destructive to the economy, right? Or like not the economy, but like the society as a living being, right? And then men are becoming the beautiful ones. Look at Clav, look at looks maxing stuff, right? So what is my next goal? This. I have a nihilistic point of view towards the world. I believe that the world has become Universe 25 and we're going to kill ourselves, right? I think AI is going to exacerbate that problem. And all I'm doing, this is my next goal, is stacking cash and trying to get as pretty as possible. Why? Because I have no purpose, right? Nobody has any purpose. There's no need to do anything anymore, right? So, like, living is easy. You don't have to do anything. So all I do is meditate, trade, make money.
New bro, don't get STD snot until I learn everything from you.
And just look as pretty as possible. Just go to the gym. That's it. I'm just trying to be as pretty as possible, right? I'm being honest with you guys. What is my next goal? Just fucking sit and meditate and be beautiful. That's it. Like, why? Because why? There's nothing to do. There's nothing to do anymore. Everything's done, right? You know what I mean? Everything's finished, bro. Like, the world is over. You know what I mean? And so, like, what should you do? I don't know. That's up to you, right? But what I've decided to do is just approach things nihilistically and say, hey, I accept that everything is doomed, and I'm just going to enjoy like living in my own world now, right? Right? The Buddhist sort of principle is just live in my own world and find peace with that, right? Do I have a mentorship? No. What's my average
Why
R?
not travel the world?
I've already traveled the world. Like, bro, I'm honestly, like, I've already done everything I need to do. Like, I you know what I mean? Like, what else is there to do? You know? I've gone everywhere I want to go. There's nothing left. All I want to do is just rock climb, meditate, work out. You know, it's nothing else to do. Just you know, ascend yourself, right? But you know what I mean? Like, I already have a company. I'm gonna keep working on it all, right? It's great. I enjoy it. It's just like that's what the world is now, right? That's just what I've accepted. That's fine, right? It's a bit sad that you know, this is my opinion of what's gonna happen to the world. It's a bit sad, right? Sure, but that's fine. Giveaway time. We can do a giveaway. Yeah. Giveaway. As we're ripping up, rippy do. Should we close it so that we can? Should we close it so that? Did we make profit today? I just don't know. Yeah. I wanna make more profit though. Let me see this gold trade. Is it gonna? Bit. I wanna. Oh shoot! It's going down.
Bro is now facing rich people problem. Money can't buy happiness.
I mean,
still own that
no,
Jaguar.
Like, I don't own the Jaguar. No. I have money, but like, and like, I'm happy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, 5K 3-step. Okay. I'm just saying that like, there's nothing left to do. Like, it's not a depressing thing. It's just I see the similarity between Universe 25. I'm not trying to be depressing, right? I see that this is what the world is now, right? This is it's become this utopia where nobody has any difficulty. Like, I'm not talking about rich people here, dude. I'm not talking about myself. I'm not talking about people with money. I'm talking about everyone in the West, okay? Everyone in my world has no problems, right? So they destroy themselves, right? Because they don't have purpose, right? So the only people that kind of understand this, like, so you know, the aggressive people are like angry because they try to call it, they try to create problems because there are no problems. Like, I'm saying, everyone in the West, their life is like, you don't have to worry about anything. Everything's handled for you. You could be homeless and the government will take care of you. You know what I mean? You could literally do nothing and be insane, doing drugs on the street, and you'd be fine, right? Like, you don't.
Money allows so much flexibility. Lol.
You don't have like it's not even money, bro. It's not even money. It's that the West is done. There's nothing to do. Like, you don't even have to work a job anymore. The government will take care of you. You know what I mean? Like, this might not be this, like, there's not the case in every country, but this is the case in the West. Is there's literally nothing to do anymore. So you get people who are aggressive and they want to cause problems because that's the thing to do now. Or you have people that become this kind of Buddhist approach that they just accept that, hey, that's all life has to be. So they might as well do something of peace. And it's just kind of like, they just groom themselves. That's what the mice do. They just groom themselves, right? Anyways, we got to spin the giveaway here. So it's a 5K 3-step. Clear participants. So let's go plus 25 universe. So your universe 25 in order to enter 5K 3-step. Somebody put plus universe 25. You actually guessed what I was gonna do, eh? How do I make Maven? I just Googled it. I love your stream. Say thanks, bro. Oh, this is gay, dude. This is so gay. Definitely a choppy market today, that's for sure, right? We regained this level, so in theory, this should continue up even further, right? Okay, spin it. Da-na-na-na. Timmy Royce official, bro. Congrats. 5K 3-step. You can open up a ticket with Maven. They'll give you the account, okay?
what would be your advice to intermediate traders?
What is an intermediate trader? My advice to intermediate traders? Like I don't know what that means, my guy. Like, what are you struggling with? Like, an intermediate trader is somebody who's struggling with something still, maybe? Or someone down my problems. Take this anymore. 1. Here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Anymore. Sitting on the dance floor. Good Lord. Let's see if gold's gonna go up more. I want to get out of this so I can just take that payout. We'll take that payout from Maven, baby. Yeah, failure here. Gold should be going up, right? Gold should be going up, so just wait on it. Really, just wait on it. Oh man. Where's that daily level? Up here? Okay. We want to just draw out this daily level right here. Two-step on the table, dance floor. Oh my. Okay. So that's the level.
Make money from market and don't even learn
That's
how
what
to use DMC.
That's the level I want to go to. I want to go to that yellow line there. Hopefully, bro. Oh, you won. What's up? You open up a ticket with Maven, bro. That's how you claim the price. Every time my stop loss
Since
gets
it's your
hit,
company, do you have to buy a challenge or no?
I mean, I don't, that would be
Beginner,
weird.
intermediate, and advanced.
I mean, I could buy a challenge. I could also just make them. I mean, I could just trade. I could just trade Maven funds, right? I can just do what I want, really. How am I taking a payout from my own firm? I'm gonna show you, hopefully. I just need to. I think today is the first day for the payout, so I just have to make a profitable day today, right? I just need to make 500 bucks, right? So if this pumps up, I'm gonna close it out. Hopefully, unless gold rips us down, or that's where I want to go right there. Hopefully we count this as a winner today.
Is it that unlimited money glitch lol?
We'll just do that. Unlimited money, yeah, totally. That's how it works, bro. So we'll either be break even or we'll close the day in profit at that point. I just put that at break even, right? So I'll smoke a little spliff with you. Oh man, that's annoying right there. Huh? I think we'll have to wait. Oh, I get high, I get low. Smoke a little spliff with you. What market do I trade? All of them. You had 20 trades in 4 hours, scalping, 75% win rate, DMC. Oh, there you go. I don't know if it's luck or if it's sustainable. It is absolutely the way the market works. If you believe that you randomly just started a new strategy and you're making 75% win rate on your first day and it's luck after 20 trades, that's not luck, bro. 20 trades and you made 75% win rate on your first time doing that's not luck. That's the strategy actually works for once. Hey, guess what? You found a working strategy. What are you gonna do with it? How are you gonna spend your winnings? Why you sound so unsure of your own trade? I'm never sure of any trade, I guess, but I don't understand the question. Why do I, like, I have a stop loss at break even and I have a target at there. It doesn't matter what's going to happen. Like, realistically, it does not matter what happens ever.
Can you
right?
please explain price action every time when you are opening position and think that market will reverse?
Oh, I don't understand the question. Sell the indicator. No. 45 wins today? No. 45 wins this year. I think the day might be kind of over, my guys. This is kind of going a bit slower now. Might be kind of going slower now. Miss J is texting me. I don't know if you're still watching. I don't know what I said. I don't know what I said that you're shocked by. I say a lot of crazy shit. Miss J is the girl with the tits that we showed you earlier.
You can just close all trades now you're already up.
We could, yeah, but I don't think that counts as a winning day, bro. What do you think? Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, how much? Wait. Why is this like not updated? This is not updated, right? I remember those. It would bring me tears. Her nose on the ground still. How it feels. Like, what is going? Like, why is this not updated? I think I have like a fucking retard version or something here. Oh, it's gonna go up now. I want to see. I want to see if we made enough because I closed a trade out and it so we did get commissioned in a previous trade if you remember. Where's my email? Come on, let's go. Oh, the STD shit. Leave my tits alone. Yeah, I mean, why is I'm not getting this email. What the fuck, bro?
Could you explain the price action every time you open a position and think the market is about to reverse?
What is going on? I don't know what that question means, dude. You're not. Why is this fucked, my guy? Send me the fucking. It's gonna fail here. I think the day is over. They're just gonna range in here for the day. So Now that they kind of, so it looks like, yeah, there's the email. I wonder if do you think we can scalp login? What is this? Okay, my dashboard is definitely bugged. Support. Why is my dashboard bugged? We lost money yesterday. Like, why is this bugged, bro? The right account? It is.
Why do you trade on your own prop firm rather than a live account? Whenever you take a payout on Maven, is it just coming from your own money?
Like, why not trade like a lot, like a money funds on a brokerage? I do slightly just for a swing trade, but I don't have any personal funds, right? I don't have any money to my own name, right? That would be silly because you'd have to pay taxes on it, right? Bro, you're funny as fuck. Hey, thanks. Yeah.
Someone is going to get
Quant map.
today.
Chris, when you get a payout, this just proves how it's actually easy as fucking most traders just self-sabotage. I mean, yeah, like, I don't know why my dashboard, like, maybe I need to go talk to fucking Maven here and fire somebody, but like, this is not updating. Like, why is my dash not updating, bro? Ew, white. A lot of these are for testing and whatnot, but yeah, I made this account. And so we profited. I think yesterday we lost 1,000 or something. So we profited, lost one, and then today again profited, right? So it's like you don't even go into drawdown. It's so easy to trade, dude. Like you don't ever go into drawdown, right? Like the $1,000, I think it was $1,000 loss yesterday. Literally just kind of ate up this one. I don't know why it's not updating, but so we're up 1,700, right? So we should be able to just take a payout now, and that's what, a week. We traded for a week, right? And Tuesday we didn't even take any trades. I don't think, something like that. It's 4 days, right? You get enough to get a payout. Go fire some. Yeah, like what the fuck is this, dude? Like, somebody needs to get fired. Like, why is this not updating? I'm gonna maybe message somebody. Wait.
You said that all you need is a level and price action to open a position. Could you explain your actions more clearly each time?
You said all you need is a level and price action to open a position. I mean, I've explained it so many times, dude. It's not complicated. Level. Look, I'm gonna draw so you can see. Look, there's a level here, and it failed to gain it. So what happens? Goes the other direction. That's it. Like, it's not like you. If you're struggling to understand that, there's nothing more I can say. I mean, we broke it down in the most absolute retarded way possible. Where can market go? Up or down? 2 options, right? So if it can't go up, it go down, right? Market can't go up. Failure, 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 failure. Market go down. Right? Look at this. Failure. Market fail, go down. Nuh-uh. Market go up. Right here. Again. That's it. Like, where you're probably getting confused is you think it's going to do something significant. And that's because you're a gambling retard. Right? Like, all you need to know is it's going to go up or down, right? You don't need to know how far it's going to go, right? Look, filled goes up. That's it. It goes up to this level, the next level up. That's it. It doesn't have to fucking explode like every single time. It doesn't. You don't need to be excited about the move every time. Just went to the next level up. It's right here. And then it tests that. If it fails, it'll go down. That's it. That's all you need to know. You literally only need to watch it go to the next level. Mark it up, mark it down. That's it. Like, I think that's why people get confused, is because they're used to gambling. Like, all of you are used to, like, not knowing what's going to happen, and you're used to doing these crazy R trades, right? You're used to being like, oh, it failed here, so it's going to go up here, right? No. You know what I mean? Like, this is what you're used to seeing, okay? Because you're like, oh, if it failed this side, it must go 3 times farther in this direction. No. That's gambling. That's gambling. That's you pulling the slot machine and hoping that you're going to make $10 for every $1. No. Right? All you know is it's going to go here. And then from there, you can make another decision. Did it gain? Okay, good. It'll go to the next one. Where's the next one? Right here. All right. And then attempt to make it. Oh, it made it? Okay, next one. Go here. That's it. That's it. Can you explain that again? Oh my god, dude. Sorry, but like what? Yeah, nice. Oh my god. What R do I use? 1 billion. 1 billion R. Where do I start learning from you? I mean, I think you just did. I think you are currently learning from me by listening, bro. You can watch my YouTube videos, though. Bro, what are these questions? Bless your patience. Thank you. It's every day is the exact same, too. Why do I do this? I don't know. Narcissistic, egotistical asshole. That's why. I want attention. I want love and admiration.
Short on M&Q men.
That's why I do it. It's obviously just like egotistical narcissist that wants external validation. That's why we do this. So, right. Anyways, I think that's I'm not gonna take any more trades. We literally just there wasn't much to do. I mean, maybe we could. So basically scalping every 5 minutes. No, you don't have to. You don't like. I'm gonna. This is a really useful skill just for your personal life, okay? Just because black is not true doesn't mean white is, okay? Just because one thing, like, just because I say one thing doesn't mean that you should do an exact, like, opposite. Like, you shouldn't be all or nothing is what I'm saying, right? With everything you're doing here. So basically scalping every 5 minutes is what you said, right? You're overly, again, like, you don't have to do things to such extreme, okay? It doesn't have to be, hey, just because that 3 hours don't work, you should be doing tiny little scalps constantly. Like, that's the opposite, right? You know what I'm saying? Just because I told you that this is gambling doesn't mean that this is the way to trade. The way to trade is to use these concepts and determine where you should be entering in actual, like, where does it make sense to actually be trading? You know what I mean? When is a good time to enter, right? You can see that I decided that this weird range was not good for me, right? Potentially now that we're getting this really crazy momentum here, break, a failure here, and then break on this side. You know, we were looking for the longs before. Okay, maybe we could take a trade here, right? That would be a decent trade potentially, right? We could do something like this, right? And great. Now we have an opportunity to make money. That's pretty good odds, right? It doesn't have to be any crazy R. It could be 0.5 R, it could be 2 R. Who cares, right? It doesn't have to be anything insane. But maybe, right? Maybe we will take that trade. We will decide based off of these closes, right? But I suspect it's just going to range for the rest of the day. I told you this, right? That's why I'm not trading anymore, because I don't think there's much point to trade a tiny little range rate like this. It's too risky, right? So I say this is a really useful skill for everything in life, right? You know, just because one thing is true doesn't mean the opposite is false, right? Finding balance between the yin and the yang of your life is probably one of the most useful skills that you can develop, right? And that holds true with trading too. Take care, guys. See you tomorrow.